everybody, welcome back. Thanks for coming back as per usual. So today's tutorial is another request, and is actually a request that I was hoping to do anyway, so it was kind of nice that it came up. It's cupcakes, and I love cupcakes. I'm such a cake person, it is absolutely ridiculous. If I could sit and eat cake all day long, I probably would, but I think we run out of cake too fast in this house, so it doesn't really work out the way I wanted to. So cupcakes are, of course, mini cakes, so I mean, what's not to love about cupcakes, right? So I'm gonna do a cupcake tutorial, and keep in mind that you can do a cupcake on each of your fingers, but I'm only going to do it on one, and then I'm going to do a funky design on the rest of my nails, okay? So here goes. We're going to start with the cupcake, and we're going to put it on our middle finger, and then the funky design is going to go on the rest of our fingers. So first thing I'm going to use is a pink. You can use any color you want. This is just going to be like the wrapper of the cupcake, the base, okay? So I'm actually going to make the cupcake with the base over here on the base of my actual own nail. Well, it would actually be on this nail since I'm doing it on the middle one. So it's going to be on the base of my own nail, and then the cupcake part is going to be on the top here, okay? So I'm going to use pink for my little cupcake base. I'm just going to put some pink into my palette so I can use a brush, because the brush is easier. And you can use a daughter if you don't want to use a brush, if a daughter is easier for you. I just find that a brush will get this part done faster, so I'm just using a very thin brush, taking my pink, and I'm going to make the base of my cupcake. So it's just going to go, it's going to be almost like a half moon across my nail. And it's okay if it's a bit messy, you can always clean it up. There we go. And I'm just going to do like a double coat so that it actually covers the whole thing. And since it's a really light pink, it goes on really thin. So I'm going to wait for this coat to dry, and then I'm going to do a second coat. There we go. So I have the pink, which is going to be like the base of my cupcake there. Okay, the next step is to take white, or well, I'm going to do like a vanilla frosting. You can do brown for chocolate cupcake, or you can do red for red velvet cupcake, whatever you want. I'm going to do white just because I love vanilla. I also really like red velvet, but I'm going to do white so that I can put like a little, I can put sparkles on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a dotting tool. I'm going to use like a bobby pin shaped dotting tool. If you don't want to spend a lot of time making a lot of dots, you can use the pin inside the pencil. It's like bigger dots, and it'll basically make the design faster, so you won't have to take so much time doing it. But I'm going to do it with a bobby pin sized tool. So what you're going to do is you're basically going to make your cupcake using a dotting tool, so it looks like it's almost like whipped cream on top. So it looks like it's fuzzy. It's got what's it called? Frosting. It's got frosting on top. So here we go. Just dotting with a generous amount of nail polish. There we go. So right now it doesn't look like much. It'll look kind of like this. It doesn't look like much yet, but we're going to decorate our cupcake now. So first things first is I'm going to take the black. It's a black nail art just because it's a very thin brush, but you can just use a regular paintbrush. And I'm going to make the lines on the cupcake holder. Because you know how usually when you get a cupcake or a muffin, the holder is kind of like almost like a harmonica. It's not a harmonica. What's one of those things? Anyway, I don't know what it's called, but it's like, it's kind of zigzagged in and outwards. So in order to make that visible, I'm going to do little black lines on the cupcake holder. A harmonica is the thing that you blow like this and make music. I don't know what the other instrument's called. Anyway, so I'm just going to make lines going like this, just on the pink part. There we go. So we have like little lines on the cupcake part. I'm just going to take a red to make the little cherry on top, just because that shows even more so that it's a cupcake, the little cherry on top. And you're going to use bobby shaped bobby pin size dotting tool. Just put a dot right on top. And that's your little cherry on top of your cupcake. See, it's already starting to look like a cupcake now. And the last step is to do like funky colored sprinkles all over the place. So I'm just gonna take 3 colors. I'm doing like orange, yellow, and purple. And I'm going to just make sprinkles all over my cupcake. So I'm gonna use the super thin dotting tool. So that's like the equivalent of a toothpick. And I'm just gonna make sprinkles all over. So I'm gonna do some orange ones. And then I'm gonna do some yellow ones. And last, I'm gonna do some purple ones for a little variety of color. Now you can put less sprinkles, you can put more sprinkles, it's completely up to you. See? That way, I don't know if it's really in focus, but now you have a cupcake. Now for the rest of my nails, you can do a cupcake on each of your nails. It's completely up to you. But what I wanna do is I wanna do like a cool French tip to match all my colors. So I'm just gonna take my white the way that I did in my French tip tutorial, and I'm just going to go across. The difference now is that I actually have rounded nails instead of square nails like I did in the French tip tutorial. So that it looks a little different, but the technique is the same. So I just literally go across like that. So I'm gonna do that to the rest of my nails, except for the cupcake one. And now to decorate it, I'm just gonna use the pink and the black stripers to do like a cool little design that'll match my cupcake. So I'm just gonna go across with the pink just on the base of this, like that, and do that on the rest of the ones with the French tip. And actually, I'm gonna do a last minute alteration to this design. I'm not gonna use the black striper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a different color sprinkle on each one of these nails. So now I'm gonna use my dotting tool, bobby pin size, this one, and I'm just gonna make a different color sprinkle on each finger. So I'm gonna do one dot there, that color. I'm gonna do a purple one over here. Do a yellow one on the next one. There we go. And I'll do a red one like the cherry on my thumb. There you go. And now you have a funky little cute design with a different sprinkle on every finger and a cupcake in the middle. There you go. I hope you guys liked it. It's just something really funky to do. It's cute. Kind of makes me hungry if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think I'm gonna go grab a slice of cake after this. And yeah, so enjoy, okay? Comment below, subscribe above, like always. Paint your nails, have fun doing it. Lots of love. Bye.